Biomedical informatics has obviously grown enormously over the last 10, 15 years, and a master's program like we have here is a really important contributor to that field because there's so much data that needs to be analyzed, and there are so few people that are really well trained to analyze it in the context of healthcare. You have plenty of physicians out there, and you have plenty of data scientists and programmers. You have plenty of biologists out there, but what you don't have enough of are these folks that are trained in all of these disciplines together who can help lead this next generation of data analysis.
The solutions to solve the problems that are sort of ever present in healthcare are going to be data-oriented.
So when we make a difference in people's lives as a whole, with thousands of people, if not millions, I think we have so much data, and to turn that data into actionable data that can help so many people, it's something so profound, and I feel like whoever has that drive can definitely make a huge change in their career.
The MSc BMI program actually helped me to obtain my first leadership role, and that was as manager of clinical informatics at a Chicago hospital. I obtained that role within a couple of weeks of graduating from the program. Each step of the way, MSc BMI has prepared me very well to take on these various leadership roles.
The program definitely gave me a broader scope and a broader knowledge base, and I think a lot of that was in part to the cohort, the students that I was in classes with.
We have residents and fellows and some clinicians and even medical students, but we also have computer scientists and students that have just graduated college. We had somebody who had been a lawyer for 30 years. We have people that come from pharmaceutical companies. They're taking this skill set and they're applying it to the work that they're doing every day.
The benefit of enrolling in the MSc BMI program, if you have a very strong clinical background, is that you are able to collaborate with other disciplines who are perhaps more technical. So you will be immersed in the program along with people who are very heavily experienced in the computer science fields and big pharma and other big business roles.
Several of the students have backgrounds that are more on the provider side or the clinical side of the industry, and so their lens on these problems is useful to me.
The thing about UChicago, the program, is that it teaches you everything you need to know, and then you can go off and build it more.
I received a promotion while I was actually in the program. One of the things that the BMI program does bring is just a holistic approach to informatics, from genomics to population health and everything in between.
The backgrounds I think will be most successful are folks that are quantitatively minded. They feel a kinship to data and a willingness to work through the problems that are in real-life data.
It was flexible and able to fit in with my full-time work schedule.